we have two separate parts, one an injection molded plastic piece and the other one a steel stamping. I'm going to show you that we have taken, just quickly, I'm not going to do any drawing here because this has been done, but this shows you a shortened vanishing point from the previous one for the toaster, and the same eye line or horizon line, but you have a more exaggerated drawing. However, it really takes in both parts in the exploded view, and again you can see how I did the drawing. Start with part one, and we're going to put telltales on this part, and I'll just start with a simple one here of bringing the telltale down through the dimple in the sheet metal, so you can see how that works, back in and back out again. And then I'm going to do one where there's a lip around. Come down, go in, come back out, go back in, come back out, and there we are. So we have the two telltales on this sheet metal part. Next, we're going to go and put a section on this through the center line of this injection molded plastic piece. And so I'm going to lay out basically where this section is going to be, and it'll come out and it'll be in this direction. And then down here I'm going to just draw this section and show how this has this underlying triangle here for the snap fit into the other piece. So now you have the section through here. Now also we'll show some sections here of just quickly showing how this is overlapping this, and this section here is basically, this piece ends here, and then down here you would take this straight through, you'd have this one going down through here, over here, down through here, like so. And now you have a section running through both of these flanges and also through the center piece. Now we're going to add a little bit of shading to this to give it some dimension. And so first thing I'm going to do is have this sitting on a surface. I think that's important here. So I'm just going to show it, the whole part, basically sitting on a surface. Okay, next I'm going to fill in these parts here, which show the dimension a little bit. And now you can see the part starting to get some dimension. Now everything in this part, if I were to hold this part up in a vertical manner, you would have this be roughly in shade. Okay? And you would also have this in shade. And this in shade. And then remember my mantra of observe and draw. That really takes part now as you do this. Now this is where the light is hitting on top here, and so this is the lightest value, and then as you get down into here, this darkens up a little bit. And then as you get way down here, this is in shadow a little bit because the light's coming from the other side. You may want to, this line will be very dark. This will be in shadow here. This is very much in shadow under here. And as you get down into this area here, this line comes down. This is a very dark line. This is a line here. It has a lot of darkness and shadow because you're in deep shadow here. This is almost black shadow. Excuse me. And down into here. So that gives you a feel for shadow. And this line here would be very dark also, coming across here and down through here.